He knows what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 30 shots or 29? Now, to tell you the truth, he's forgotten himself in all this excitement. But being this is the 44th Cold Walker, the most powerful handgun in the West, and will blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Oh, yeah.
He's better than shark. Yes, gorilla.
Oh,
Hyena. And that was before he had a gun.
Oh, yeah. You're in trouble now.
Most dangerous cephalopod in the West is back.
Yeah, baby.
Some say he's a rumor, some say he's just myth. Some think it impossible and the things such as him could exist. So switch back to class, keep turning the page. Watching it under the slate, breaks out of his cage. Don't get it mad, don't get it wrong. He's bigger and better than 20 cars. Don't double cross him, don't do him no wrong. He's an 8-legged gunslinger.
Hey, Kerrie.
Step apart.
Coming at you from London town. Music, Circle 60, narrated by yours.
Hell yeah.
MC, Half Infinite.
Bye. Do it. Yeah, I can't help but love that Shadowhawk.
hello, what's happening?
I've got to say, that's my favorite trailer of all time.
Dude, the music is awesome. That is just a damn good trailer. There ain't no way around it.
And anybody talented enough to put that stuff together, I mean, and the thing of it is, Circle 60 did the music to the trailer.
Yeah, because he liked the book. That's I mean, that's just awesome. I don't know. Are you? You weren't probably that into heavy metal back in the day, but do you remember a band called Iced Earth?
I do not. No, not that. I listen to more of the when Silent
Got
Lucidity came
permission from
out.
Marvel and used Wolverine on an album cover, made a song about him, and
Oh, did get permission?
yes,
They
yes,
did. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
they got permission from Marvel. Yeah, they
I saw the
actually.
Joe Son. No, it wasn't Joe Sontag. It was Joe Satriani, right? Or
Oh, Satriani surfing with the aliens.
yeah, I had a couple of those albums. One I just left wrapped up with John Byrne, Silver Surfer on the cover.
Yeah, that was sweet.
But I didn't know. I never saw the Wolverine one.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking cool. I forget who the artist was on it. It was like Bisley or something, man. It's like a really like violent, you know,
Let's get Bisley. I love it.
ragey Wolverine. If you I know you hate to Google search, but if you Google
Bisley.
search, I stirred the Wolverine, and it'll probably pop right up.
Oh, I could do that. Let's see, Wolverine.
Hey, Tree Goblin.
What was the title?
Iced Earth was the name of the band.
Iced Earth. Wow. Okay. No,
Yeah,
I've not heard of
very
them.
dark.
Well,
Remember,
very
that's what
dark. Okay.
that was back when before they started the whole global warming thing. This is early '90s. It was still we were going to go into a new ice age. Remember? We were all going to freeze to death instead of the ice caps melting, and we're all going to drown.
Exactly. Yeah. Maybe I should take Wolverine out of there. You don't know the
I don't know the name of the album. It was just the cover for one of their albums.
Okay.
I don't think they named the album Wolverine, but they did have a song.
Funeral, Written on the Walls, Dracula, Colors, full album.
Are they showing you the covers, or are they just showing you like?
They aren't.
No, of course not.
But I mean, till I click on something, but I'll find it here.
Somebody out there in the chat knows what I'm talking about. I'm sure.
Yeah, I
Where's
never.
Smoking Wraith when I need him? He's an old metal kid.
So they based their. Well, now this one here looks like Purgatory from Brian Polito's
Yeah, no,
character.
they didn't base their whole band on it or anything, but the lead
Well, they
singer.
must have. They did one with Purgatory on there. It's called Days of Purgatory. The full.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, but
they did one with Brian Polito's character. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. I forget what the lead singer's name was, but he was a big comic book guy. And,
The
he wrote
Crucible of Man is one called Plagues of Babylon.
Yeah, dude, they got a bunch.
Night of the Storm Rider.
Oh, yeah, that's
live in Athens, so you can see on here. The Glorious Burden.
All right, well, here's the craziest part. This guy, the lead singer of that band, used to have hair that came down to like the back of his knees.
Oh wow!
I mean, it was long, dude. And his thing was, you remember the old what they used to call that headbanging back in the day, where you'd start swinging your hair around,
Oh yeah.
So he did that for like the first 3 albums or whatever that these guys made, and then they disappeared for a while. Well, it turns out that his hair was so fucking heavy, and with him doing that swinging around shit all the time, that he almost killed himself. Yeah, he fucked his neck up.
Oh,
so he had to cut all his hair off and shit because the doctors told him
they did an album called The Dark Saga, which is got Spawn on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man, these guys were really into putting comic book
dude, these guys are
imagery.
huge comic book fans.
Well, crap. I mean, those things have got to be collectible for the album covers alone, I would think.
Oh yeah, for
regardless
sure.
how their music is. You know, if I see something like that, I don't.
Well, dude, I
You
mean,
know, they probably got one that's called "Worship Satan," and it was probably, you know,
I don't know if they went that far.
well, burnt offerings. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
Iron
they were
Maiden.
dark, dude. They're fucking metal band.
Well,
It's,
you know, I melt my mother in an oven. No, that was I made that up, folks. They didn't.
and
Uh,
she was tasty.
and she was tasty. There you go. Now that is dark. Yeah, you son of a. Wow. They do have an official website on here. Official iStar. I don't think I want to go there. But I mean, that might be the only way I find the Wolverine album. That seems to be the only one I'm not finding on
I know
Spawn,
that's crazy. You
Purgatory.
found the Spawn, you found Purgatory. I don't know why you're not finding the Wolverine. Huh.
Uh,
Oh well, trust me, it was
okay,
really
well,
cool.
here's sponsored. Let's see if I can find the Wolverine through that. So surely they've got that. I mean, it's a pretty.
I
These
mean,
all look
would I lie to you?
modern colored.
Hell,
No,
Kerrie.
I don't. No, I don't think you would lie. Not at all. They've got a cool one called Wicked Banner Hug or something. Anyway,
Okay.
it's like a one of those time. I never can think of the name of it. I even have one in my Devil Flyer story. You know, you turn it over to tell time. It's full of sand. What's it
Oh,
called? That's what
oh
I
God.
thought.
An egg timer.
No
Uh,
fun.
an hourglass.
An hourglass. You are correct, sir. Very good. Thank you. That would have bugged us all night. Are you kidding? My God.
Well, the egg timer is the same thing, but it only lasts 3 minutes.
Man, they put out a bunch of albums, it seems like, man. I mean,
Oh yeah, dude, they were around for. They might still be together. I don't even know.
are they going to say melted earth now? We're under a lot of pressure because
No,
it's they
as far as I know, they stuck with the name Diced Earth because they said, "Fuck you guys, we're not
we
falling
are
into."
we are deniers.
That's right. We're
We're
global warming
deniers.
deniers.
All right.
If we're gonna die, we're gonna freeze. That's the only way we're going.
I mean, I'll show you one of their albums here if I can. Okay.
Dude, they all have great covers. I mean, every one that I've seen is that, and I remember now that you mentioned the Spawn one. That was fucking cool as hell.
It's just
I
stuff
didn't know
bringing
about
up stuff
the
that
Purgatory.
I swear I can't get this off of here. You're killing me here. It's like, yeah, that was my own decision, not yours. It's
What
like
I do?
I,
Oh,
I,
geez.
mm, mm,
I promise they're not devil worshippers. At least they've never said they were.
mm.
They're comic book fans.
Right. And I'm trying to bring up one of their
Happy
albums.
birthday
I'm
again,
not sure
Kerrie.
I want to because it's like it's maybe too much for my. It brought up other stuff. It was stupid.
Oh,
Anyway, Kerrie, happy birthday to
yeah,
you. Yes, White
gee.
Nipple. White Nipple is my
Am
special
I
guest
white
today.
nipples? Oh,
Oh, you've been White Nipple. I just didn't tell you this time because I wanted Kerrie to get a chuckle.
you're a wiener.
I'm Anthony. Thank
And
you
this is
very
what
much.
you get.
Some of you will get that. Some of you won't.
Oh no, dude, really? Nobody wants to go there.
I know, but welcome to the Rex Hex and Apex, and I don't know what it is show. No, well, it's not my
Holy
problem.
shit!
I
Wow, that
know.
is a blast from the
Just
past,
call me
right?
Anthony. Just call me Anthony. No, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. No, I would rather be Anthony Weiner than the guy that got it cut off and glued to his chest.
Well, yeah, there is that. Well, there's a dude that got cut off, and
or
then his wife took off in the car and threw it out the window, and it was
right.
laying in the gutter.
And they did put it back on. Then he went into porn to become a porn star.
Yeah, he made a movie called Frankenweenie or something like that.
Oh God, yeah. Well, why wouldn't you? I heard a boom at the door right before I laid down. I just got comfy. It's like I'm not going to check that. I don't care. Go ahead and take my CGC book. I really don't care. I got to rest.
Oh,
As
Jesus.
you know, I
Go
was like,
go check. I'll hold the chat for a minute.
I could play the Octopus Cowboy again. That's a good long trailer. I
Yeah,
kind of like that.
that's true.
I like it, man. I
Well, give
like
me a
that
chance to have a
music.
cigarette too.
I swear I've got to get Circle 60 to do something for me. If they can, I mean, it's a great concept. And his book has not seen a lot of movement. That is, I can't tell you how distressing that is. I push Octopus Cowboy more than I do my own book, I feel like.
I know,
It is
bro.
awesome. Go give this guy some attention. This is awesome.
Just kick back and enjoy this, people. Beef. What's for dinner?
He knows what you're thinking, punk. You're thinking, did he fire 30 shots or 29? Now to tell you the truth, he's forgotten himself in all this excitement. But being this is the 44th Cold Walker, the most powerful handgun in the West, and will blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? He's better than shark. Wrestle the gorilla. Stomped the hyena. And that was before he had a gun. Most dangerous cephalopod in the West is back.
Play.
Some say he's a rumor. Some say he's just myth. Some think it impossible, and the things such as him could exist. So switch back to class. Keep turning the page. Watching it under the slate. Breaks out of his cage. Don't get it mad. Don't get it wrong. He's bigger and better than 20 King Kongs. Don't double cross him. Don't do him no wrong. He's an 8-legged gunsling, separate apart.
Coming at you from London town. Music, Circle 60, narrated by yours truly. MC, half infinite. Bye.
Yow, baby. That's good stuff. Have you seen Arcfire on Indiegogo is $2 madness? What? Kerrie, you gotta clarify that statement. I'm not sure what that means. Did I overpay for my Arcfire? Why? How dare you, Kevin? No, I'm sure I probably didn't. Alright, well, looks like Rex wasn't as fast as he thought he would be.
No, I knew I
Oh,
wouldn't be because of my knee.
there he is.
You know, moving slow because of my
Oh,
knee.
you quit your whining, dude. Ugh, I've been dealing with
I was
knee
telling you,
issues
man.
for 10 years.
Yeah, I could hardly move it the other day. A couple of days ago, it was like, whoa, man. I mean,
I feel your pain.
I know you do.
So what'd we get?
Well, we got our letter from Elsie, and I believe a couple of treasury editions that I got off eBay. Oh, very cool. This is
He's got it down to $2? That's insane. How's he gonna make any money? Wait, Kerrie, tell Kevus he's got to come back on and talk to me and Rex. You can't be selling your books for $2 a piece, dude.
really, you got an Arcfire down to $2. What? Wait a minute.
So.
You're talking a price reduction?
I think that's what Kerrie said in the chat.
So Kerrie paid $5, let's say, and now it's down to $2. Well, how does that do Kerrie any good?
Exactly. And I bought it, and I forget what I paid for it, but I know it wasn't $2.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, that's just not a good marketing ploy on crowdfunding, dude.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, my ash can took me, what's more than that to print each one of them. My ash can.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to drive numbers up or something.
You want to know what the hardest interview has
no
been?
sense.
I'll give him credit. Neff busted my balls. That's just the way he is. I know. I've been told, but
no, I do not mind paying what I did, Kerrie. The problem is
right
when you reduce the price to get extra people in there, then some people are going to be like, oh, well, I got screwed. If I would have just waited, I could have got it for.
I know I would have felt screwed.
Yeah, I mean
and I haven't felt screwed in decades. So, that wouldn't be. I don't know that would be a good feeling at this point. Not the time we're talking about.
All right, we got to get Kevin's back on and teach him a little
something. Yeah,
crowdfunding etiquette.
You're wrong. Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Sit there and be wrong in your wrongness.
Oh, you got that from Doc, and you'll never forget it, will you?
No, I won't. I love it.
Okay, all right. So let me get these out here.
That's
this is
not
actually
completely useless. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Who, me?
I said Doc.
Oh, Doc.
He's not completely useless.
That's all right. I say it out loud, too. I mean, damn it. Quit that.
He can draw a damn good bog.
Okay. Well, we'll give him that.
Ah, shit. He's going to come in here and fucking jump my ass.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. I didn't send him a link this time. I figured, I felt bad for Doc. It's like, yeah, you're not invited to the auction, or we didn't think of you, or it's like, okay.
Well, dude, you didn't even have the right date. You got me all excited. I thought There was an
I
auction.
thought it was tonight, man. I mean, I'm not excited about it at all. I'm like, I am tired of auctions. I had no money, and I don't want to even participate in one at this point. Even trying to sell something to tell you the truth. But
Yeah.
I'll get the band back together. I mean, if we're gonna make it Rec 6 and Apex, okay, I'll participate. But I might drop out and like give Doc my spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not at this point.
Well, dude, I mean, it's
An auction. I don't feel like I'm fleecing the flock, and I'm very pleased with the way things turned out. But to have one,
yeah.
I
It's
don't know. It's a bit,
and auctions are weird, dude. Because like when you're selling something, it's I don't know. Being a buyer is one thing, but when you're selling something, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. They can be exciting things, but there have been a lot of auctions of late. I mean,
Yeah, but it just feels awkward, when you're the one that's trying to sell something.
it's awkward. I'm still feeling it from last time. Are you kidding?
Rex still ain't walking right.
Yeah, and I've already got stuff to send out from the last auction, which your stuff will be going out Monday. I will be getting it together this weekend. If I don't sleep the rest of the, I'm missing the chat because trying to get this unboxed. I've got it, and get in here and stuff. You mailed your mom in. Let's see, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, that was just a joke. Whatever. It's like, wow, man, we got to talk about it. Pick me apart like a piece of carrion. I
okay.
can't read the
Kerrie
chat
said
right
our
now.
tire was. So I think it was 15, and he dropped it to 10.
My
See,
mind is going
still though
like gangbusters right now.
Yeah, still Kerrie that's it's not good when you're crowdfunding. Has he got funded yet? We ought to bring up his
You'll look
campaign.
at the screen here in a minute.
I saw it. It'll create amazing Hulk or smashing Hulk or
incredible
awesome.
Hulk. Well, it's Hulk on the rampage.
Rampaging Hulk.
Yeah, look at that. It's more. Look at that, man.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
Who did that back cover?
Oh, Herb Trimpe, of course.
Oh, that's Trimpe? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I mean, at the bottom it says the Incredible Hulk first appearance May 1962.
Nice. And that's what treasury size, right?
Treasury edition, yes. Number 5, 100-page collection special. Here's Bill.
Look at those yellow pages, dude. Those treasuries, they printed them on shit.
Oh yeah.
Smells good though, doesn't it? Smell that mold. Get it all deep in your lungs.
Let it waft over you. Oh God, this is.
Dude, I swear that I love the smell of old books, man, and that's all it is.
You're bending down, getting some water with the squirrel there. Just big scene.
This is going to be Rex's first book that he's going to read in the bathtub live on the air.
You mean in the shower back here?
Yeah, reading with Rex as he reads comics in the shower and dips them in water with
Tree Goblin's approval.
With Tree Goblin in the background screaming, "Yes, yes, yes!"
Look how big that thing is,
dude. That's awesome.
People should go around and get them sort of a rag copy of a treasury, and they should just sit in places and pretend to read.
Oh, that might actually make like a good little meme or whatever.
Yeah, well, I'm meanish sometimes and a little snarky and spicy. So, I did not know this, Shadowhawk.
Rex has been huffing comics again. Oh shit!
There are 2 versions of this one and that last one I showed you. There might be 2 versions of that because I didn't know it until I got to looking at these. There's Whitman variants.
Yeah, you were telling me the other day.
That's a Whitman variant,
Well,
and
see,
there's two
dude,
versions.
the weird thing is I've got that Rampaging Hulk, but it's not a treasury size. It's a magazine sized, and it's black and white with gray tones, like Zipatone or whatever.
Nice
That was
card.
my very first
Nativity.
comic.
Nice card that Elsie sent me.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Little nativity scene there. Has nothing to do
Oh,
with the
that.
Rampaging Hulk, but he says, Hulk,
Well,
all is well, wishing you a joyous Christmas and a glad new year. So I got a Christmas card. I got a Christmas card, folks.
It's either very early or very late.
Yes, that is true. Kind of like Ethan's birthday card. It is ripped here. I didn't know that,
Oh,
but this
okay,
is so cool, and it was a price thing, But look, man, you got the glob right there, which is another swamp thing in the universe, in the Marvel universe. The glob. The glob, yes.
No, I don't remember him.
And Havoc, where he goes up against Havoc, the leader, and Rhino. These are all stories in this here.
Wow, that's cool.
Roy Thomas, Archie Goodman, Herb Trimpe, Sal Buscema, John Severin, and Sal Trappini. Yeah, I mean, the very first one here. I actually had the glob, see?
The glob. Wow.
The glob, yes. Why don't I know that? He says, because it was before your time, and probably the only reason I know is production artwork. But he appeared in at least a couple of issues, and then later in a Hulk annual. So here's the origin here. I guess an escape guy or something in the swamp. He goes down. You got the hand here where he's sinking. Don't know his full story. I think I have this. I can read it now and really enjoy it in super size.
All right, Kev is in the chat. Bro, I get it. You want to maybe kick up numbers before you stop the campaign and get over to FMC. But yeah, like some backers will get pissed off about that kind of thing. I'm not. I think you were charging a reasonable price to start with.
Oh, absolutely.
So, but just a word of advice, dude. You don't want to get people, with their backs up.
And yeah, you're not going to make a big profit at $2. There's the glob.
No, Kerrie messed up. She said it was actually $10, not $2. Thank God.
Oh,
because I don't know. If it was only $2, Kev, you lost your mind.
Now this is 80 pages. 80 pages. The other one was 100 pages. This is 80 pages.
Oh, okay.
Old stories.
Yeah, dude, I remember when those were coming out. I only found them, rarely, and usually it was at my local Riverty drugstore. They had a magazine.
I would get mine at pharmacy.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Lee. It was called Lee's Pharmacy. He was like Asian, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Little Chinese guy.
He spoke perfect English, but
that proves nothing.
You bastard. Let's see. I never changed anything, and I can't change it. He says.
Oh, okay. Well, what the hell is Kerrie talking about?
$2 is to show support perk. That's all. Oh, okay. Sort of tip the campaign. Absolutely. Okay, there we go.
Okay, good.
I guess he misunderstood there. Yeah. Wasn't it always
Kerrie started unnecessary controversy.
Brain fart, my part.
We forgive you, Kerrie. I don't know, Kev.
It's your birthday. I pardon you. Clemency.
Dominic, the Requiem.
go directly to home and collect
Like
$200.
$200.
I'd love to collect $200 in Monopoly because that's about what money's worth nowadays.
It would be nice to just like, you know, hey, I got home and there's $200 waiting for me. Cool.
She says I'm getting old, you know. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
she's passed the benchmark down. Now she'll, you know, down low. It gets a lot easier to walk, especially with a bum
almost
knee.
out of her 20s now.
I find it freaking ironic that Kerrie has been having her knee problems, and then I rammed my knee real good, and we're both hobbling around like wooden pegs. You know.
You know I'm just teasing, Kerrie.
And I know you have a lot of knee pain, Shadowhawk.
Oh, dude, I walk around every day with my knee hurt.
Yeah, he says it's all good. With all that, I guess we should probably look at his campaign.
Yeah, why don't we bring up Kev's campaign and see if we can help him out before he closes?
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we?
Yeah.
You know the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Kev.
That's
yeah. There we go.
There you
I
go.
gotta go to Instagram to grab it, but you know, I can do that. It was good to have
happy
him
birthday
on,
again,
and of course
Kerrie.
he's welcome to come.
We love
back
you. You
in.
made it another year, dear. So there you go.
You're welcome to come back anytime. You know, to take another look at your campaign. I hope you know that. How's that Fund My Comics set up? You were setting that up. How's that coming? Because he was initially over on Indiegogo and then set one up on Fund My Comic, or was in the process of it.
No, yeah, he said something in the chat earlier.
Poking Wraith as I live and breathe.
Yeah, you guys sounded like you were having.
I'm going to drop the link and let Shadowhawk drop out and come back in because he's hard roarbling again.
Oh, shit.
How dare you?
I know. How dare you? I appreciate you guys.
I'm going to go Greta Thunberg on his ass if he's not careful.
It's coming good. I'm about to send it to get approved. Oh, awesome. You flatter me, Kevin. Can't wait for your next book.
Don't flatter Kerrie too much.
Yeah, she has a brain fart at that point.
Just the birthday amount.
I banged my knee straight into the refrigerator on the bone. I mean, not on like the cap, but right under it. You know, the bone that sticks right there under your knee.
Did it knot up or anything?
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
big old purple spot.
No, it didn't bruise. It just, and I did it the 30th, and it was only about 3 days ago. It seized up on me for some reason.
Yeah, it's always worse like 2 or 3 days later, right?
2 or 3 days. That was a week or more later.
Well, I guess, you know, you're older, your bones might be a little fragile. You know, you could have cracked your bone.
Yeah, nice of you to join us.
I got a gallon of milk I'll send you.
You're going to send me what? A
gallon of milk.
Gallon of milk. Yeah, milk does the body good, I hear.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Just kind of heard that somewhere.
All right, we better now or no?
What's that, Mom?
No, that's terrible. No, you're sounding good.
All right, fuck it, I'm up.
Son of a. All right, here we go. Arcfire. Over on Indiegogo.
Smoking right. No mic etiquette. Mute your mic. And I did get my book. Kev, I gotta read it again. I think I was hammered when I read it the first time.
Shadow, stop interrupting the trailer.
It's not like we haven't heard this song a dozen times before.
Oh, it did sound familiar, doesn't it?
It does sound familiar, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Only on Indiegogo.
Only. Yo, what the?
Well, you liked it so much the first time. I hit
What
it.
the hell is going on?
So nice, gotta be twice kind of thing.
Shadow was so rude.
You like how I capitalize that?
Oh my!
I do. Yeah, I
It's
do
the
that all the
inflection that I meant. You know.
Don't
So
encourage
rude.
smoking, Kevin. He will never be
Yeah.
quiet. Yeah.
Kerrie, you don't know what you're talking about.
He wanted to
Just-
sound just like Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. So
Yeah.
rude.
You are so.
well, what everybody else except I and Kerrie don't know, I actually sent her the link to come on today, so she has the option of coming on or staying.
So she can prove she's a real girl.
No, I've known she's AI for a while.
Yeah, we're fairly certain. Yeah.
Just the advanced version.
Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure of anything. No, Kerrie is not AI and living and
She's
breathing.
powered by an old Commodore 64.
I thought it was Energizer
AAA
Bunny.
battery. An Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, but the batteries. 2 days left on his campaign here. Arc Fire #1. The key to survival is buying Kerrie a birthday present. No, wait, I misread that. Is finding out the truth and band together. Okay, so all right.
Simple and to the point. I like it.
Simple and to the point. Show your support. Claim newly added. One bought already. $2. Make you holler.
Does it make you guys second guess?
$2.
Does it make you guys second guess a comic whenever their little
give me $1,
tagline?
I'll holler. What the hell? Give me the digital $5 tier. Arcfire, the physical copy, $10. $10. Yes. Arcfire comic and journal, $25. Triple threat, $38. Combo. See, unless I click on these, I don't know what all these come. You do have a lot of options here, which are kind of confusing. Wow.
Oh, excuse me.
Damn, smoking.
Bring that up again so we can vote on it.
That was for Kerrie.
Wow,
Bring
that
it up,
was
bring it up
no
again
etiquette.
in November.
I'm beginning to think this man's middle name is Trouble. I'm afraid that his YouTube days are quite not operational at all.
I've been pub hopping in honor of Kerrie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Wow. Look at Kevin's comment after that. I know. Just kill me now. Should I kick him? I'm going to start a poll. No, if I ask him politely, he'd probably leave anyway. But yeah, it happens. The natural, this is for Kerrie. Wow. Don't say I didn't give you anything. What's the next one? Pull your finger? What the hell?
That's real love right there.
Mm-hmm. It's man love.
That makes me want to put on Make America Great Again cap.
It makes me want to fart for Kerrie, but I'm not
guys,
gonna
are we really? This is going to be the topic. Wow. Okay. Jeez, Louise, marry me now. Damn. I don't know where to go after that.
It's been a crazy Saturday.
Clean up on aisle 3, please.
Kerrie, what was the best gift you've gotten so far? Because I got to know that mine's probably the best.
Well, at this point, I'm not sure of anything.
Put in the chat. List out what you got. A little makeup kit, lipstick,
let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
I want to see the list.
Sign the papers.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So does Arcfire go to FM?
Dude, I am so leaving that topic alone.
That'll be a first.
So does Arcfire go to FMC after the 2 days? Is that what the deal is? Or 2 hours? hours, 2 days,
A couple hours, I think.
hours. Okay.
2 days. 2 days.
Oh, days. Okay, I thought he said hours earlier. All right.
I may have. Okay.
Oh, well,
The
I'm sorry, mister.
brain mouth connection doesn't always work, as you well know, both of you.
Look, I've been communicating with people that don't speak English today, so I'm a little loopy. All right.
Yeah,
Dude, I've never even made a claim on sanity, so I mean,
Me neither.
you guys
Everyone
can
calls
say what you want about me.
so judgmental in here.
I know.
well,
I
you
didn't
get
come
what
here to
you
be
pay for. You get
judged,
what you
mister.
pay for.
That's
Talk
true.
about big treasury size. I mean, check that out, man. Just Jack Kirby.
Rex,
Yes.
I gave that picture to you in private.
Is that Galactus?
No, that's a celestial. One of the
Oh, that's just
celestials.
like a random.
Celestial, yes.
Well, the celestials were like seeded the different planets. It's the alien, created the
Right,
human
like the
race, and
Right, like from the end of the Eternals, where like Earth has like a giant fucking leg.
it's got to do with the
Yeah, yeah.
Eternals.
But no one happened to notice it. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, they were like the anti-Galactus. They
We're
were
like, oh my
going
god,
in-
big legs sticking out of the Indian Ocean. How did we not see that before?
Yeah, but they're like growing planets, and then Galactus is coming around behind them and eating them.
So he's the yang to their yin, right?
There is
kinda,
a book,
yeah.
There is a book that tells Galactus's origin that came out in 1983. It's criminal how cheap that book is.
I think I read it.
Galactus origin or something. He's
Mm-hmm.
actually from a, Marvel deals with the multiverse. So he actually is the last survivor in this sort of astronaut crew. And I don't know if all the personas of the people were combined into him or whatever.
I was going to say, so there was more than one Galactus? Like he was just one of a crew?
No,
that's crazy.
No, when he traversed over the last living being of that galaxy.
Oh, then he crossed over into this.
He
multiverse.
crossed over, and
Okay.
he was kind of formed into this world-eating Galactus type character.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
the look of that celestial had kind of that vibe of Galactus, but he was just the wrong color,
Zombies are coming, Kerrie. Don't tell Kerrie that.
Quit making fun of me in the chat. I'm gonna leave.
Where are you gonna leave? Where's there?
We won't have no bullying in the chat now.
Yeah, I will ban you. I have a wrench. I will ban you.
Do not make me
They have wrenches too. I don't think you can do that.
Don't
make me police. Everybody's got wrenches. We can't do shit.
I'll show you the power I have.
You're neutral.
Okay.
And you remain neutral, or I will play. I ain't got time to play petty dictator and kick people.
And if anything, I'm a werewolf, not a zombie. That's lame and gay.
Yeah, zombies are fucking lame. Werewolves are shit.
Get it right.
I'm going to bring out a new zombie character that I'm working on now.
And vampires are gay and shiny.
Zombie.
We're going to call him Ray.
You're going to call him Ray. No, I mean, it's basically Conan as a zombie.
I'll sue you if you name him Wraith. It's trademark.
We'll name him Smoking Wraith, and you'll eat it.
Just the Wraith part alone, you cannot.
No.
Copyright.
You watch me. I will come back tomorrow.
I'm going to do a multiple origin story where
he will come back tomorrow with
there's going to be at least 100 rights in my comics, and I will not get the support of one person, but
a warrant for Rex's arrest.
Right? Yeah.
And a bounty on his head.
He's going to perp walk me alongside Trump.
So you're saying you're my Rudy Giuliani?
Oh, damn it. You almost made me spill my drink on that one, dude.
If you want me to be Rudy, sure. Mayor of New York, sure. I mean, we'll do a better.
Hey, Rudy was a good dude, man.
It's not just New York, Rex. It's the capital of the world.
Or the world.
The capital of the world. What?
I think
That's the
Rudy's
head of
been
the
called
UN. That's what they call it.
America's mayor. I think he's been called, and some people
Yeah,
are
it's
calling
been called that.
DeSantis. Some people are calling DeSantis, who is the governor of Florida, America's governor.
Ugh, gross.
Hey,
Sarah
now,
Huckabee
yeah.
is America's
What did
governor.
I do, Cub? You're gonna name a zombie Shadowhawk?
Some people have said that she might
Dang it,
be
man.
the best fit for Trump for VP,
VP.
and
No.
I'll be right back.
I
I
don't
gotta go
think,
grab the dog.
All
I
right.
don't think so. And her dad was really a progressive type governor. What do you think about the original Huckabee?
He was. He's a fucking rhino, complete through and through. But that's not the point. The point being is that she just got in office. Why would she leave right when she got in
Is
to
she?
go be VP?
Because it's more prestigious, more power, more exposure.
Okay, so screw your state then, right? Is that what we're saying?
Basically, yeah. There's a lot of people.
Well, I don't agree with that.
Oh, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I don't either. But
and as far as DeSantis being America's governor, that's a load of shit.
Now you've been
Sarah
keeping
Huckabee is America's governor.
You've been keeping a pretty close eye on her, haven't you?
Yeah, big time. Did you see the recent lawsuit that someone brought on her because she made a new what is it called? The little pedestal that you speak from. There's a certain term for it. But anyway, she got it like redone, made her own. And they were bitching about, this fancy bigot has to have her own podium or whatever. And she's like, I paid for it myself, you dumb bitches. I didn't take no tax money out of it.
So how is she doing in your estimation on a scale of 1 to 100?
To 100?
Well, 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
To 10. I would say she's a solid 7.8 right now.
Well, that's just her waistline, but
no, it's not. 5 is average. She's well above average.
Okay. Well,
she's making moves in the right direction. She's nearly an 8.5.
You can't sell that to people. I've been trying to sell that to people for years.
Yeah. She's more like Tennessee right now. Like she's kind of making us into Tennessee, which is a little better, a little more based.
Oh, I would concur with that. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think she's doing some good things, but
she's really also getting rid of all of the gun infringements that the feds have been trying to do. They're going like full Missouri and Arkansas now.
Let's
like the Second Amendment is the Second Amendment, and you can't do shit about it.
Nice. There you go. Indiana did that a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
You can conceal carry now without a permit or anything.
Is a
constitutional carry, baby.
Yep. Is a constitutional carry.
Nobody hears me.
I hear you, Devil. Go on.
All right, that's fine.
All right, Rex. Stop.
Listening to every word. Do it. Do it.
All right. Is VP a woman VP? Is that the way to go? I mean, right now?
I would say no. I would say too many people on the right are fed up with all the women in Congress fucking the country up. So we don't want a woman VP.
Yeah, you would have to have a really, really
and that's not misogyny. This is out of the mouths of other women. Even my mother and my grandmother are like, I would never vote for a woman president, like ever.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't trust them with the button.
It's just emotions, and even the common sense women understand that. They're like, listen, we need a spine and a big solid pair of balls.
Well, my thing about Sarah, yes, I think she's a better governor than her father ever was. He was kind of like you said, a progressive rhino, spend too much. Mm-hmm. He was better than Bill Clinton and some of the other. I mean, don't get me wrong. But he was
still only like a 5 governor out of 10.
Yeah, he wasn't that. He wasn't all that in a box of chocolates. But he was very likable and charismatic at the time.
Yeah, he was like if Trump was a rhino, he would be kind of like Mike Huckabee.
Yeah, I mean, he talks a good game. Like, who's the guy in North Carolina?
Oh, the black dude?
No.
Oh shit.
The guy that's been in there. The guy, okay, let's change subjects then. Let's talk about the black guy I know nothing about. Sure.
North Carolina, keep going.
Or maybe South Carolina. You know that chucklehead that's a rhino that loved McCain.
Is he the governor? You talking about the
Love
governor?
McCain. Oh God, really? I mean, I could think of his name. Maybe.
Are you talking
Like,
about Turtle Boy?
the guy that
looks like
liked McCain was good
He
friends
looks
with
like a turtle.
McCain.
Well, McCain's a well-known rhino, so I'm assuming you're.
Well, he's dead now. So
Well, and he was a well-known rhino, so I'm assuming you're talking about a rhino, right?
God, you go
Yes.
100 miles an hour when I'm wanting to slow up the conversation. I'm like, to a certain degree, it's like I can't keep up. What was his name? He just spoke out on some stuff. He's always a warmonger in my guesstimation, you know.
The gray-haired little guy with glasses. He looks like a turtle. Is that the one you're talking about?
No,
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. You keep
no,
going.
he's ran for president. I think he's
He ran for.
yeah, he's part of the Senate. You know,
That's what. Duh. That's what I was talking about. Oh.
no, it's not. It's not the
But
leader.
not
Are
the-
you
it's
thinking
not-
of the leader?
No,
the
not
Senate?
no.
Okay.
Well, I
Because
think
he's been called Turtle too, and he is a turtle.
at one point he was leader. He's not anymore. I don't think. I don't
Now
know.
you
Kevin
said he was
says-
a presidential candidate in what 2020?
What now?
You said he was a presidential candidate, right? At one point.
I believe he was. He didn't get much support.
Yeah, I was just looking up the people that were in it, just to see if I could get an idea.
It's not McConnell. Is that
That sounds
I think it's McConnell. I think.
sounds
What's
familiar.
his full name? Chuck
Mitch-
McConnell.
Mitch McConnell?
Mitch McConnell. No, it's not. What?
I
No,
think it's
McConnell is the leader of the Senate, and he's the one that zoned out at the podium.
Former
Yeah,
governor of South Carolina and U.S.
he's the
Representative
turtle
Mark
boy.
Sanford.
Stanford.
Pale Rider
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
"I love when Shadow has you can tell he's been drinking because he doesn't say has. He says as a whiskey slur. Okay,
I
you've
enjoy
been
it.
drinking, Pale Rider. I'm just
Of course
curious.
he has. He's a pale rider. What are you talking about?
Okay,
I like
Pale,
Pale
how
Rider.
you doing,
He
my-
Pale
how
Rider
you
comes.
doing, my brother in bourbon?
Pale Rider comes in here like he's the Fonz. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Only because he is.
Apparently, Kevin doesn't like Trump. Says not Trump. Oh my God.
No. I was talking
it's all
about
his power
me
so
being
crazy.
Trump and you being my VP.
DeSantis needs to go.
Yeah,
So he
fuck
may be Democratic slant.
DeSantis
Dark,
is a rhino.
it's okay to join Rex.
Oh, Dark wants to come in.
Oh yeah,
Come on in, Dark.
absolutely. Yeah, you need me to drop.
If your name was Light Lycan, I would allow it.
I'm just gonna kick him for the moment. He's such a hater. Yes, it's okay, Dark, to join. I'm always inebriated. Okay. Always drinking. Yeah.
Why is everybody hating on me? I don't understand.
Because you're speaking and you're in the same room.
Fine, I'll just get another beer then.
Okay, get another beer. My God, you guys, I tell you.
Oh,
all right.
God. I like smoking when he's got a little buzz, man.
I do too. Here's Dark. I didn't have to drop them. Hey, Dark. Now, all the way from England. Welcome to the show.
Oi. Hello, Dark Lycan.
Oh yeah, look at that. That character is from Brave Star, is it not?
It is indeed.
Ha! How many people know?
Cool.
How many people know that?
Dude, I recognized it, but I could not think of the name of it. That's so
I'm just
cool.
awesome like that. I know my cartoons. I love my cartoons.
Yeah. All right. Can somebody kick Rex for a minute?
Sure.
Just for a second. Howdy, Lycan.
Hey,
Good
I've
to
been
say hello.
really pop onto this for a while, but tonight is I don't have to work tomorrow, so I said I'll ask Rex if it's okay to pop in and.
Hey, pop in and give Rex hell, man. That's what I do.
There you go. That's the mission for today's.
The link in the chat, bub. You pop on in, man. Don't let
while
Rex know crap.
While the cat's away, the plan comes into focus. I see. Give Rex a hard time.
Yeah,
My God.
that's how we do it in Arkansas.
But see, I can kick myself and still kick others.
Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, don't.
I knew it.
right, Thanos, quit finger snapping over there.
Right? How many
Snap,
Infinity
snap.
Stones does he have?
Jeez. Yeah, you give
All right,
a guy a fancy glove, and look what happened.
Well, this is a rare opportunity indeed to talk to someone new, Dark. So you had the floor, brother. What's been going on?
I know. Well, you know my situation. I lost my mum back in February, so I'm just trying to get back into a normal routine, Rex.
Oh yeah. You've been streaming. I've been able to catch a little bit of your.
I
stream.
do a live stream on a Thursday with my good friend Dave, kind of thing,
And what kind of time would that be? I guess your time.
it's 9 o'clock UK time, and depending on what part of the state, it's either 3:30 or 4:30.
Okay, yeah.
I know. I think you're 8 hours behind us. I think
6 hours.
My time is
only 6 hours.
I think we're 6.
Yeah, at least.
Well,
now,
depending where you're at in England.
It would be 5 if we were on the East Coast, though, Shadowhawk. So
yes,
but we're all three of us here, Smoking Right, Shadowhawk, and myself are Central Time. So we're only 6 hours behind the UK.
Well, yeah, but if
I've been looking
in Scotland, though, so that does make a difference, I believe.
Are you Scottish? Are you Scottish? Because she says, "Oh, a Scot on panel."
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he sounded like Braveheart when he popped on.
You can take my life.
Wow.
You'll never take my freedom.
Share my screen real quick. I'm hoping to do a little interpretation. Can you understand what he's saying here?
Come back, Kerrie. Mr. O'Neill. Fuck, man. Tell me, Mickey.
It's not Irish. It's not English.
How are you?
Can you understand like any of this movie? I have to watch this movie with subtitles.
It's not Irish. It's not English.
How are you?
Well, dude, I think these
It's just
aren't
It's
the
man. They're going.
It's a bit more
it's just
Glaswegian.
Mm.
Yeah, but aren't
a little like they don't say words like what we do. They have their own like slang kind of words.
right,
Okay,
but
so
aren't they mostly Welsh?
they're like the hillbillies of England then.
Right, but
Yeah,
aren't like,
Glasgow, you can some Glaswegians you can have a
oh,
normal
okay,
conversation.
so it is Scotland as well. All right.
The further north you kind of go to in Glasgow, the accent gets really, really rough. The worst Scottish accent you've actually got is Aberdonians, because they talk that fast. It's like, what did he just say?
So
Even though I'm
Aberdonian,
Scottish, I can't understand them half the time.
so Aberdonian, that's northern,
Yeah,
and that's
fucking
England
north.
or Scotland?
Sorry,
Scotland.
England or Scotland?
Scotland.
Okay, so northern Aberdeen. Okay, Scotland. I'm trying to get my locations correct.
We'll get.
Yeah, I'm
GPS
trying to
and
figure
shut
out
the hell up.
geography.
I don't want to be a bigot and just call everybody the same thing, you know.
Yes, you do.
Well, not on purpose, just
Out of
I
ignorance.
just call them all bloody English.
just call them all red coats and be
Well,
done
now
with it.
I asked Margot, and she identified, she was not for Scotland becoming independent because you did have a vote on that several years ago, correct? And
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
there was a
voted
vote.
to stay with England because it was probably going to create more problems for you.
Wait, hold on. Is she a Scot or is she a Brit?
Margot is a Scot, but she includes Scotland as well as Ireland in the UK.
In Great Britain, right? Like that's
Well, yeah.
like Great Britain
If you want
encompasses
to,
multiple countries, correct?
if you want to parse of words, sure. I mean,
Well, I mean, words.
Timothy,
What
I think
part of-
Mickey is-
what part
is-
of those two letters did you not understand? UK.
The way you were saying it, that's what I didn't understand.
See what I have to deal with, Dark? Some days it just doesn't pay to get up.
Oh, shit.
I got paid today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I got paid today too, so
Well, there you go. Happy day then.
Happy day. Happy birthday, Kerrie.
Kerrie,
I
you're
got
so
paid
cool.
yesterday. Catch up, losers.
If only Kerrie was on the stream with us, it would be so much better.
Look, Dark is in the future. Okay, you're not giving him a chance to talk. I want to know about Dark. Dark. Now you you have collectible action figures and stuff like that, don't you? You kind of
Yes.
prefer the toy bent of collecting. Is that correct?
Well, anyway, I'll put myself on the screen so you can kind of see what.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Rex, they're not
Oh, shit.
they're action figures.
Those
Right,
are
now-
not toys, mister, and they're not dolls. They're
Okay,
action
well, you
figures.
know,
That is a
Good
hell.
Lord, get it right, sir.
you
I think
know,
I see the Hot Wheels too.
I
That's cool.
self-identify as a woman's plaything, so you know.
I do have some Hot Wheels.
Oh, I like the clone trooper helmet back there. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, it's the
Is it Rex?
no, it's the first clone trooper helmet.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you
Very
can
cool.
distinguish
Oh,
that
cool.
from a stormtrooper because it has the ridge in the middle
Yeah.
of the head there.
Yeah.
I
Look
know.
up at the sword above his head. I see.
I know. What
Turbo
is
Man.
the sword? I was going to ask you about the sword. Is
I
that
see
a
Turbo
thunder-
Man.
Turbo Man? Is it?
Yes, sir. Turbo Man. That,
Is that it is. Holy
he-
shit.
I'm not sure
That-
I've ever heard of Turbo
that was from
Man.
the movie, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
It's from the Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
That
Oh,
one. I wish I could.
That was the
wish
action
no one
figure
right.
they were
Okay.
fighting over.
That's the
That's
they've done a new release version of it. So
That's
I'm on
badass.
the acquire
well,
one.
Dark. I know all that to your right is Star Wars, the Black series. What do they call
Yeah.
that? Because I have
The
some
Black
of those.
Series.
I think you just said.
That's these are all the 6-inch Black Series.
Black series, right? Yeah,
Black
I've
So
got
the
a few of
6
those.
inchers, those are Timothy Olsen's signature series.
Okay, well, that's an awesome collection. How long you been collecting? And if you say all my life, I'm kicking you.
No,
Uh-oh.
like I used to collect when I was younger, kind of thing, and then you start high school and all that, and you kind of
Yeah, you're like this gay child stuff, and then you realize
it just takes one item to kind of draw you back in, kind of thing, and then I've probably been collecting for the last 30 years.
do you think it was nostalgia? Like, did nostalgia kick in at some point? And you're like, man, that shit was cool. Like, what was I doing?
It was what was it? I went to a car boot sale and I found a He-Man figure, and it was a Skeletor, and it just kind of like I remember having that as a kid, and it just drew me back in.
You
And
could
I
hear
just-
him. You could hear him in your own head laughing at you when you looked at it, right? Like,
So I've been collecting for the last. I do pick up the odd like vintage stuff when I see it, but majority of my collection is more modern.
Yeah, yeah.
But always like a bargain kind of thing, eh? So
Right.
I've been picking up a lot of the Super 7 stuff. We have a
Oh,
discount.
dude, the Super 7 stuff they got a lot of cool stuff.
They've been selling a lot of Super 7 Turtles and Power Rangers and Transformers.
Now, do you get NECA over there? NECA figures?
Yes.
You do. Do
hold
you
on,
like
whoa. Pronounce that again.
NECA? Am
Oh,
I saying it wrong?
okay.
Is it
You
Nika?
sounded like Eric. You sounded like Eric July for a second. I was just making sure.
You know,
There's an
let's go to-
example of NECA crossover.
Oh yeah, I saw one of these
It's
recently.
Leonardo as
Damn, his face, dude. He looks jacked.
Oh
That's
yeah, dude, fucking Lenny looks freaking all jacked. Oh no, I thought you were talking about the other figure.
That's like a Frankenstein turtle, bro. That looks sweet.
Now, Dark, do you do reviews on your channel of like
no,
figures?
necessarily, no.
No.
I do majority anything that I pick up. I've kind of converted to the shorts taste, so they're kind of easy, and I just like to show stuff off.
Yeah, that's kind
Well,
of
I would
how
like-
I got
You
started.
do have a channel, though, right?
Sorry,
You do have a channel.
I do. Yes,
Oh, cool. I'd like to learn a little Scots, so I might subscribe. And
we do a live stream every Thursday at 9 o'clock UK time, and depending on what part of the states you are, it'll either be between 3:30 and probably maybe 5 o'clock your time.
I'm just a few hours from Rex. It's nothing crazy.
It's confusing because trying to get some of my American friends on to do the live stream with us is try to work out the time difference because
Mm-hmm.
we have folk that are 5 hours behind us. I've thought that's 6 hours, and I've got a foot that's like nearly 7 hours. So
Yeah, it's
try
damn
and-
near midnight for you, ain't it?
it is.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, it's near 25 past 11 here, so.
Yeah, see, I'm getting good. Look at that.
Anyone interested in Dark's channel? There it is in the chat. Drop
Timothy
the link.
Olsen asked, anything Super 7 G.I. Joe?
It's
Or maybe just any G.I. Joe. He'd probably be happy with any G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
You bring up a Cobra and be like, yeah, screw you, Timothy. Look what I got.
Here's Dark channels right
Dude,
here.
I'll tell you what,
can
I got
see-
the Super 7 did a Vincent Price horror glow
Timothy Olsen is not
about a month ago, and
Have a good-
I snatched that right up. It was fucking awesome.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. He's got 3
Wow.
different heads you can explode.
I only wanted this one.
And there's the guy.
Oh.
There we
I
go.
always love the
Oh, there, now you're cooking.
Cobra bat.
I love the Cobra outfits.
Damn.
For some reason, they almost look kind of like Egyptian. Like, I don't know if it's just like the Cobra snake that makes it look that way.
Yeah, the way
I
that
do,
guy
have a
does.
few, I do have a few Super 7 turtles because we have a discount store over here called B&M's. And B&M's has been getting a lot of the ultimate turtle figures in, so I've picked up quite a few of them, and it's kind of then they started selling the 4-inch turtle figures and Transformers, and I've just been picking them up. I got these at Christmas time. Went to a toy fair near me. Guy was selling these for 25 quid, so I only wanted that one.
What do they normally go for?
These go for anything between probably 50 to 60 quid over here.
Shit, man, you got a deal.
And then he's like, I was walking past and I picked something up from my nephew because my nephew, he's now started to collect, but he's doing what he has a look in my collection. He goes, oh, I like that Stormtrooper. He wants that Stormtrooper. So whatever I've got, he tries to kind of copy. So I managed to pick him up a couple of 4-inch G.I. Joe figures. And I was having a look at Duke and he's like, if you want it, he says, I'll give you that for a tenner because you've already spent so much. And I was like, I basically threw a tenner and run. It's like getting a Super 7 for 10 quid. I'll take that any day.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I mean, he's making his money. That's good.
Hey, and you're helping them out, actually.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, you've spent a fortune on your collection. It adds up, as you well know. Was your mother a collector? What did she feel about your collecting? Was she?
It was actually, Mum actually enjoyed my collection.
Yeah.
My mum used to, if we had the nearest town to us used to be a toy fair there, and on a Saturday, if she wasn't busy looking after the nephews or the nieces and that, she would quite happily just jump in the car and come with us, kind of thing. And she'd always take the piss out of me for buying stuff, kind of thing. But Mum was always a good supporter. She always enjoyed. It's the same when you're looking up stuff on your phone.
She liked it. So
Like,
she liked the hunt for the toys.
Sword. When I bought the sword, she's like, "What would you want that for? You're a grown adult." And it's like, you know what? I've always wanted the power sword from Power Rangers. Just didn't have the money at the time. I got a good deal on that, so I just bought it. And she's like, I can imagine you running about the garden, coming thinking you're waving this thing up.
So let me get this right, okay? Is that a Power Ranger sword, or is that
Yes.
from a? Okay, all right, yeah. I mean, I watched the little Power Rangers with my daughters when they were younger, but I would not know what that is. And I thought you said that it was from Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah, Turbo Man.
Turbo Man, yeah.
No,
Okay.
yeah,
The figure,
Turbo
not
Man,
the sword, the figure.
the figure.
Oh yeah, they had a mock-up figure, right?
Mhm.
That's a
I think
hefty
they-
little
didn't they-
beast. Look
Didn't
how
they
big
actually
that thing
sell
is.
that figure? I think they sold that figure that Christmas when that movie came out. They had a
Yeah,
whole-
that-
Did they?
The one
Did
I've
they?
got, they've done a re-release, Shadow A.
Okay,
I think
re-release.
Yeah.
it's just before the pandemic. I think it was. It come back out again, kind of thing. So
Oh, they did a
Actually-
re-release on them.
Now, what's that made out of, Dark? Is that plastic? What is that? That sword?
It is plastic. It lights
Okay.
up. It takes batteries, but I don't put
Okay.
batteries in it because you know the batteries can
Yeah,
go.
yeah, it'll.
Now, what? You're right. They can corrode. Now, you got a acrylic stand or something to sit that on?
It actually comes with a stand.
Okay.
Comes with it.
What are the batteries for, Dark? And is that a Joker outfit behind you in your?
It's one of those. It's actually a steady. You can put your arms in. You can basically just wrap it around you. One of my
It
friends.
looks like it's a. Is it Ninja Turtles? What is that on your chair?
Yeah, that's
That
what I was
is actually
asking.
it's a Joker. It's actually
it's Joker. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was Joker. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at this!
Great.
Isn't that press? Isn't that? Oh, now you changed it.
No,
Oh, you
yeah.
want it back? Here we go. Here, check it out.
Hey, go back to the
I'll
other
go back to Nick Cage. Hold on.
That's Kroll.
There's
Yeah,
Nick Cage.
one. There we go.
I like Nick Cage with like hands out of his head, looking like antlers.
Oh, is that hands? I thought it was.
Yeah, they're
antlers.
hands with rings on them. They got rings.
Okay.
Now hold on. I got another one that's real good too.
That's the outfit he was wearing when he outbid Tom Cruise on the Tyrannosaurus skull.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, smoking around.
Yeah, don't drink the Kool-Aid or don't break your racket when you get all mad.
Oh, is that
John McEnroe?
no.
I don't remember McEnroe having that hair though.
Well, I think that's added, but you know.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
photoshopped, but that's
McEnroe-
awesome.
Yeah.
I like tennis. I was a tennis player, so I enjoy McEnroe going crazy.
Oh, dude, I used to love playing tennis until my knees blew out.
But I also enjoy Walter, so I think I might do Walter today.
Yeah, Dark. If you get it out, you know the rule. You have to put it up.
Tennis, racquetball, handball.
Put it back where you find it. A place for everything and everything in its place. This is my mother.
That's what I
used
do
to
with
tell
my
me.
tools at the end of the day.
Now, when your mother would go to some of these fairs or festivals with you, would she actually find anything that she personally wanted to collect and buy?
No, really. She just kind of went for the
experience of it. Yeah,
my mom's a collector. It's
There's
just
a few.
crap.
It was a few weeks ago. It was my nephew's birthday, and my dad's friends from Glasgow, and he was going to take the wee boy to M&D's. It's like a fairground kind of thing, and he phoned me up, phoned my dad up and says that we know we're going to this on the Sunday, but I've just realised there's a toy fair. Would you be interested in going to it as well, Baz? And I was like, oh yeah. And my dad, that was the first time my dad went to one, and my dad was the kind of person is that he didn't understand why I'd done the collection over the last few years. He's kind of understood why I do it, but he went to that first one with us, and he couldn't believe like some of the stuff that was getting sold there.
Well, why do you collect? I think a lot of people look at collectors and they go, why do you do this? So what is your motivation to collect? Tough question. Yeah.
I've been asked that question quite a lot. I don't know why I do it. It's a lot.
So how can your dad emphasize and understand why you collect if you don't understand it yourself? That's my question.
I don't know. It's when you were younger, you got all the like Star Wars, you got He-Man, you got Thundercats, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It just took him a little while to kind of like understand why you still had that motive kind of thing. But the thing with my dad is that my dad's now started to watch a lot of like the toy auction shows, and he knows now that certain Star Wars figures, certain He-Man figures, certain collectibles are worth a little bit of money. So every time he watches one and if it's a certain, he's like, oh, have you got that? And it's like, I wish I had that kind of thing. So it's a weird thing. I mean, you don't know why you collect. It could just be something from your childhood. You just want to kind of keep it alive.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I've always liked from an action figures, man. I mean, I'm in my 40s now, and sometimes you say to yourself, why are you still collecting at this age kind of thing? But it's just something that you can't technically stop. It's like a drug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
when it,
I'm
You see
addicted to them.
a well-put kind of thing. It's a modern item. It's like, I remember having the original one, but now they've done a more modern one, so it gets you back into, because they've done the He-Man Revelations, they've done the Origin He-Man figures.
Oh,
I've now started to pick up a lot of the Revelations. I've started to pick up the Origin ones, because the Origin ones are basically just an updated version of the vintage ones. And it's the reason I like the real releases, because if you've got certain figures from your childhood, but there's certain figures you're missing.
well,
Especially-
Dark, you know, in movies they're reissuing or redoing new versions of movies, and it seems like that they're doing that over here with toys, like the old Mago line. They're reissuing the Mago line. They've got that retro type series that, you know, it's super cool. It's retro because, and I really think that they know what sells. They just, it's kind of an excuse to sell something that they know that will help sales, because that stuff sells like hotcakes. Even in comics, they're doing like reissues, facsimile issues.
The facsimiles that's what's making the most money right now for Marvel and DC.
It's
You
the
guys are
old
both
stuff.
great. Sells
Yeah.
because it's
It's
super
just like these are from meant to be reissues of the original, like superheroes that you'd have got back as a kid. But these are the
Yeah.
4-inch versions. But they've done them on like the vintage cards kind of thing, So
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
going back to like why you collect. I don't know if everybody's the same, but because they do the artwork, it's the artwork that draws me in. So
yeah, exactly.
it's
Yeah.
got good artwork on it. It's like, you know what, I'm going to buy that one.
Yeah. Now I
Yeah,
think you had a
yeah,
Phoenix back
definitely. The
there.
card makes a big difference, right?
I
Like
think I saw
they're-
a Phoenix back there with John Byrne artwork. So they're
Yeah.
using the
Oh.
classic artwork to help
No.
sell the
Yeah, I've got
figures.
Electra, I've got Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk,
Yeah.
Jesus Fire, Venom, fantastic. I've got a couple of fantastic.
Could I bother you to take like maybe the Phoenix off and show us that? Would that be too hard to get to? Show people an example of what you're talking.
Oh, yeah, look
that
at
wasn't
that,
Byrne
dude.
artwork, but it's
No, it's not.
basically
That might be Andy Kubert or Adam.
definitely the hottest character. That's for sure.
yeah,
But-
Kenner. Yeah, can we see the
Oh,
back of
that's
that while you got it
sweet,
down
man.
the back?
All right, what do you
of the
guys
part?
think? Rogue,
There you go.
Rogue,
Okay.
or that chick? Which one?
Rogue or Phoenix? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's such a toss-up.
That's Phoenix. Yeah.
But Rogue, you can't touch her, dude. As soon as you touch her, you pass out. So,
Okay, well, get rid of all the power crap. I'm just talking pure.
So what was your question?
oh, then
Smoking
I
Ray?
gotta go Rogue.
I go Phoenix. I like the red hair. That's some of it.
See, dude, you like the crazy redhead girls.
I do. They keep like
They are in that. I love them. Don't get me wrong, but
See, there's
every redhead girl I've ever dated was a nut.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
is that the Toy Biz version?
No, this is the Hasbro one.
Hasbro.
Yeah,
Okay.
That
Earth-
early.
Big difference in quality, isn't there?
Yes,
in
it
look?
is.
Yeah.
I've got a Toy Biz somewhere, but I would have to dig her out.
Yeah, this is more like a Toy Biz figure. Have you got some Toy
Yeah.
Biz? Or do
Oh,
they
dude,
even
I got a
sell
bunch
that
of
over
them.
there, Dark?
They do Toy Biz.
That
I don't
was
have any of the dark things, but I do have like,
early mid '90s. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Toy Biz had the license for X-Men.
Now, you could probably pick up some of the American versions of things at some of these fairs and conventions, correct?
Yeah.
That normally you wouldn't see. That normally you wouldn't see sold in the where you're at. Are you actually in Scotland?
yeah, I'm from Fife, so I'm basically in the middle.
Okay.
So is
All
it,
right.
is it cheaper here? Is what I'm asking. Like, you could find someone to like buy all the stuff here and then just mail it. Would it be cheaper that way?
No,
Like,
because
if
I've
you had,
applied stuff
like
from the
if you
States
had an
before.
errand month,
I could basically pick up something like this. To say, for example, I could pick this up for say $10 or something, but it would cost me about £100 just to get it sent over.
yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's true.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
But I guess if you did everything, like like a 6 months worth of stuff, you just sent someone out to pick up certain things, and you
That
did it all
shipping
at
is killer.
once. Would it?
I done last year. One of the guy that I do the live streams with, Dave, he done like a 4 months tour of America, and there was one set that was wanting. It was the Kildor and Cronus 2-pack. That it was an exclusive over in the States. Couldn't get it over here. So he says, well, when I go to the States, he says, if I see it, I'll pick it up for you. So I was lucky enough that he managed to find me one. And then as soon as he found it, then it started showing up here. It's typical.
Here is Dark's YouTube channel. If you came in late, go give him a sub. What kind of things do you cover over on your YouTube channel?
Usually we just, me and Dave would just kind of wing it, but sometimes we will have, we usually just talk like collections, toys,
Right.
movies kind of thing. We used to do like a toy battles. Like I would pick a toy line, he would pick a toy line, kind of something similar,
Oh, okay.
just to kind of show off like the difference.
Sort of contrast the two.
Yeah.
Now I
So
see
I
shelving. I see shelving back there, and shelving
Oh,
is
you
key.
bigots
Have
forget
you
about
had
Storm.
some custom shelving made for you?
No. The black unit is basically it's meant to go that way. I just put it that way because it was better for the helmets kind of thing. I've got a Lord's Head helmet to shove in there, and then I'm going to put my Black Series artillery helmet in the other one. I've started to.
What were you saying, Shadowhawk?
Oh no, I just saw Timothy and
This thing
Smoking
here,
Right going back and forth in the chat. And I was like, both of you bigots forget about Storm. I mean,
Storm is fucking.
Wow.
Oh,
look at
whoa,
that.
whoa,
That's
wow.
Oh, is that a hot take? I'm sorry.
Now, what does the yellow
Wait,
signify,
what, you
Dark?
gonna bust
I'm
out
in the
your
dark
hood in a
about
minute,
that.
Smoke?
this one is the yellow's for the artillery. This is a artillery stormtrooper.
Artillery. Okay. All right. You like that, Smoking Wraith? You laughed at it. Yeah. That's an odd box, isn't it? Odd size box. Check that out. Can we see the top?
Yes.
Can we see the top? Is that
Oh,
just
is that
people? Look at that. Look at. Okay.
Is that the
All right.
actual helmet, like in there?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
No,
the
that's-
box. He's got it on display.
Like
Yeah.
even
right,
the colored helmets were like a Disney thing. That still reminds me of more cooler shit than we have now.
Oh, dude, I got my boy when he was like 7 or 8. I got him one of the Darth Vader ones. That like talked and that does,
Yeah, it's not just like toys. I do pick up comic books.
Shadow, we're getting some bad reverb all of a sudden.
all right, I'm out anyway then.
It's not just action figures I pick up, Rex.
You better come back, Shadow. Don't be a bitch.
I've started picking up comics as well, but I'm a big Harley Quinn.
That's Kerrie's favorite right there, Harley Quinn. She
I'm
loves.
a big Harley Quinn fan.
I like Harley.
yeah.
I like Harley.
Yeah.
So
What's
These
the
are-
attraction?
Hold on,
to
move that
Harley?
cover. Hold on, the other cover right before. Move that closer. That looks fucking cool.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I
detailed
like
there.
that. I like it when shit just kind of blends together.
Oh, it's a skull cover.
yeah,
with,
that's what I'm saying. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's got the.
So is this before she turns into a lesbo, or is this kind of like that era?
No, this is
Like
kind
I
of
see that cover right there, and Poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, do you have to ask? I mean, look at that one.
Yeah.
Just wait for it.
So Harley's the chick in that relationship, and Poison Ivy's the man. That seems kind of reversed, right?
Well, none of them are butch. I don't know. It seems like Harley would be the butch one, you know.
I don't know. Well, that's what I mean. It seemed reversed. Those gay people at DC don't even know what real gay people do.
You are so politically incorrect at times, it hurts me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Neither does.
I know you don't. You know, sledgehammer to the head would not affect you, I think, at this point.
Wow. I'm like Wile E. Coyote.
No, you're just thick. Wow. Look, wait. Hold that other one up. Just that you just went by.
I love those
dachshund.
costumes.
Look at the dachshund back there, the big dachshund dog.
That's not a dachshund. That's a wiener dog.
Okay, a wiener dog in black and white and grayscale. That's cool because he really stands out.
I'm digging the Power Girl outfit.
I would not. Now that's a reissue, right, of a classic, or is that a trade paperback?
Oh, it's a paper, but this one is the one that you get this with a Harley and a Joker action figure.
Oh, you do? Wow, that's a big book to get with.
That is big.
Yeah. Why? So you just like you like a Harley big time? That's unusual. I mean, I know there's a lot of Harley fans out there, but what do you like about the Harley stories, Dark?
It's basically the Joker. I mean, I'm a big
Oh, is
Joker.
it?
I love the
Okay.
Joker as well. I know, man, Harley basically come in when they done the animated series, so she was kind of a new character, and it was like I just liked the way the chemistry that Joker and Harley had, kind of thing. I just kind of fell in love with it.
Well, you would have. Well, you don't know it, but you're a godsend today because I know somebody who's out in the chat who's really enjoying these covers, and so this is like a birthday present to Kerrie because this is her favorite
So
character.
they also done like a Batman crossover with
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's awesome. I have not seen that. That's pretty cool.
I didn't know they crossed over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Poison Ivy is probably one of my favorites. I remember the movies when I was young.
I like this cover.
Well, she's like a female bog.
Yeah, it looks
but
like
with
the animated series.
She's like a female bog, but with the looks, smoking right.
Yeah, but she's hot. That's
She's hot, right? She's a redhead.
I remember. Yeah, that's my point. That's
She's
like,
a ginger.
And I do have a couple of Suicides.
There you go,
well.
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
So we got Deadshot. Who else was in Suicide Squad? The
So
Boomerang.
do you have a local comic book store that you go to, Dark?
I do, yes. It's called Little Heroes.
How long before they're
Okay.
illegal?
Why?
Sorry?
Why
How
would
long before they're
comic book
illegal?
shops be illegal?
I don't know. Scotland is going crazy, is what I heard.
But it's not.
Scotland's going crazy. Okay.
I do.
Yeah,
feel-
The internet's probably just lying to me, like they always do.
Spanish girls are hotter than the sun.
You don't know what you're talking about, Shadow. You've obviously never been with a redhead. Obviously. I said redheads are the best in the sack, period. I.e.,
David,
wins. Discussion
Continue
over.
watching your stream and watching Super Awesome Geek Show and Salacious and all that. Man, I've been picking up a lot of comics. So I've got
Salacious Crumb.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you watch Vader Girls channel?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I was in the chat last night with Vader Girl. She had a long stream, over 6 hours at least. She was
Ginger.
building a puzzle. Did you have free comic book day there in Scotland?
I did, but I missed it.
Oh, okay. Do you normally try and go?
I do. I actually have one Kickstarter comic. This.
Oh.
I don't know if you've ever.
So this is some of your crowdfunded stuff. Okay.
It's Beast of Wars.
Wow, that looks pretty good, actually.
So this is a Scottish superhero.
Oh, wow. Well, you had to have that. How long ago was that you got that off Kickstarter?
I got that one at Christmas time. The guy that did it, he was in middle doing issue 5. I should have picked up the other 4 issues, but he's going to the toy fair next weekend, so I'm going to try and pick up the other issues, kind of thing.
Was it a
That's
good
what
read?
It was
Was it a good read?
It was. It's a weird one because it's the good thing about it is that he's used the Scottish slang words on it. So
Okay, that was going to be my question. You said it was a Scottish superhero, and I was going to say, what makes a superhero Scottish, right? It's not just because he's Scottish, right? There's got to be something else that makes him, right?
The story for that, what I've read in the first issue, is that it's an alien kind of. It's a bit between like Iron Man and the Blue Beetle.
And the aliens invaded the pubs first, and that's kind of where. Okay.
So it's like an organic suit that the guy gets, kind of thing. But when you actually read it and the designs, man, he's got like the Forth Bridge and all that in it. There's different like landmarks in Scotland that he's managed to put in it, kind of thing. But
that's cool. I like that.
I should have, at Christmas time we was there, I should have picked up the other 3 issues, and I just picked up the first one, kind of thing.
Yeah, you could have seen your city in it. You know, he could have been like wandering into your village, you know, in that last issue, and you would have never known.
Is he from Scotland, the author of the book, the guy writing the book?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's using Scott slang. I mean, like, if he's using Scottish slang, right. I mean, I couldn't do that.
But you did enjoy it, right, Dark?
I did.
Yeah.
I gave that a quick. I gave that a quick read, kind of thing, and
okay.
I was like, why did I not just pick up the other issues, kind of thing, just to continue the story?
Right. You're just picking yourself, right? Yeah.
And then,
well, you know, I did the same thing with Ninja Turtles. I found in a back issue box, of course, this was 40 years ago or more, right? Right after they had first come out, I picked up a number. I saw a number 2, 3, and 4, and I picked up the 2, which was magazine size, because man, these sizes were all over I was like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is that? That is a wild name, you know. It was strange, and so I played it smart, or you know, I was like, well, okay, I don't know if I want to buy all these. I buy one. This is one time that I went conservative and didn't go all in, and just buy all.
Wait, you weren't always conservative?
Well, you know, I actually have been. Yeah, I mean, I'm the only conservative, or was growing up in my family. They were all like Jimmy Carter and.
Like wanted to go to the metric system and shit.
They were the yellow dog Democrats that wanted Arkansas back in the day, you know. And it's like I actually was a Nixon guy, you know, and a Republican type.
I got no problem with Nixon, you know. He ain't done nothing no one else has.
I actually, of course, at my age then, I actually had sympathy and was sorry that the nation was going through all that, and to see him resign, that was really the first big presidential thing that I kind of really paid attention to, you know. And I was
it should have been. I think he's the only president to ever resign.
He was, yeah.
That's pretty monumental.
It is, and it was conflated and blown out, I think.
Of course. Hey, and guess who was involved in that as a young intern? Can anybody guess?
I can.
Hillary Clinton.
Yes, she worked for one of the law offices. Yeah,
can't stand that bitch.
No, she's outright evil.
She is outright evil. You got
she
that?
She is evil.
Right.
She is evil. That person needs to be.
It's almost like she's possessed. It's weird.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I've seen her like go and start speaking in tongues and shit.
What are you drinking, Dark? I saw you take a drink. What are you drinking today?
Scottish water.
You know, I was having a beer.
That's Scottish water. That's what I'm talking about, dog.
Water. Yeah.
I've seen movies.
Yeah.
I know how you guys are.
Since you're from Scotland, forgive my ignorance, but do you like Scotch?
Yes.
You do. Okay.
Lagavulin?
I prefer either Lafroy or what's the other one? There's Lafroy and it's Glenfiddich is quite a nice.
I've had Glenfiddich. Yes, sir.
Now,
yes, sir.
Do you like Doctor Who?
I do.
Okay. Do you like classic Who, like Jamie McCrimmon, that was from Scotland or supposed to be from Scotland? He wore a kilt all the time.
Or do you prefer Jodie?
Jodie, the hell?
Wasn't that the chick? Wasn't that her name? Jodie? The new one?
Zoe? No, that not new Who. We're going all the way back to the 60s here.
Oh, I wasn't alive.
Well, I wasn't. Well,
I do like that.
technically I
The new
was.
Doctor Who's okay, but I prefer like the classic Doctor Who because that scared the shit out of me as a kid.
Yeah. Now, what was
see
classic
that.
Who to you? Was it like maybe Tom Baker?
It was.
Yeah.
Now, what is
and
classic Who to you? Now, Who?
did the
All the
80s
rhyming.
did the 80s Who really scare you though?
It was
As a
just
young kid, yeah, I mean, especially some of the monsters, man. Even watching like the 60s Doctor Who kind of thing growing up, you're like,
Oh yeah.
that's scary, especially some of the monster designs back then kind of
Yeah.
scared you. But when you watch it now as an adult, you're like, what the hell was I scared of?
right.
Yeah.
I say, I don't know if you ever remember of a TV series called Terrorhawks. It was from Jerry Anderson that did it.
Dark, meet my very good friend of almost 40 years, a super collector himself.
Oh, here we
Walter
go.
Stanley, better
Here we
known
go.
as Elsie.
What's up, my brother?
The man himself.
Hey, Elsie. We have a very special guest on today. I want you to meet him. He's from Scotland.
Let me the back door. Yeah. My dog's still outside.
He came prepared, folks.
I fucking love the South, bro. I fucking love it.
Yeah. He's in Jackson, Tennessee, smoking. I don't know if you knew that.
I am out here in the country. Look behind me, brothers. What do you see?
I see green. I don't see no concrete. I appreciate that.
No, I ain't down in the tropics, brother. I'm in the middle of the country.
Nor do you need to be.
I know. I'm seeing mosquitoes already, Elsie. That's good for business.
Me too, Rex. Where are you going to come spray my area?
When
I
they
keep
send
trying to
me
get
down there.
Somebody won't.
I did get your letter today, Elsie. I did get it.
Awesome.
Well, you didn't get mine?
What helps out, brother?
No, I didn't get your smoking wraith. You
Well,
probably
it must have got lost in the mail.
Yeah.
What's up with that, man?
I remember
Come on.
that
Yeah,
when I
I know.
deliver your. Well, I'm not fulfilling my book, so
Can't trust the USPS, man.
yeah.
Trying to get
All right, I'm going to show everybody a good comic, and you need to go buy it now. Go buy
Go
it.
back
on
it.
Yeah, it's on Choppy Ass Theater.
Back twice because it's so nice.
Buy my book. Buy my book. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll sit here till my dog comes in.
Dark, do you have any pets? I'm just wondering, with all those collectibles around, do you have a pet?
We have 2 chihuahuas.
2 chihuahuas. Okay. All right.
He's got him some babies.
Elsie, you want to wish Kerrie a happy birthday? It's her birthday today.
Well, sure. Happy birthday, Kerrie. I hope you have a good one.
I hope you get many, many lipsticks. and eyeliners and makeup kits.
And Harley Quinn books.
Or Poison Ivy. That'll work.
Dark,
too.
I would have never thought that you're now a Joker fan. I can tell, but so is Joker in a lot of those Harleys? I mean, it's basically about Harley and
No,
Poison
those
Ivy.
ones are just Harley. There is a couple that do feature the Joker, but he's not in it very long.
Yeah. So you're going for the cameo Joker.
Well, thank you.
Smoking, do you never stop? No, it's not really. No.
Well, why should he stop?
I'm the Energizer Bunny, baby. You should love that about me. You love
What is your favorite character of all time, though? Is it Joker?
Or Harley?
I would have to. I'd have to say Harley. I can't get Harley out of my head half the time, and I love the way they've designed Harley kind of thing. And fair enough, she did start off as a bad guy, but now she's kind of more an anti-hero kind of thing. And
right.
I like.
So Harley really is your favorite character. I thought you only bought that because of the Joker.
No, I used to watch the original Batman series when it come out in the 90s kind of thing, and I love the way that I love the way the two of them kind of communicated. I mean, I still love the Joker. Now, I mean, I do love Batman. Didn't get me wrong. I love Batman kind of thing. I love how Batman and Harley kind of are on the same side kind of thing. It's kind of weird kind of thing. But
Dark, I grew up watching Batman.
I got to say, the animated series was amazing, and Harley is really cool in that. I can see where it got you hooked. You know, she's just out there, saloon. You know, she's
I grew up. The first thing I ever saw was Superman.
I know Dark knows, but I want to know if Elsie knows. Here's a mental test for him. Name this guy, Elsie. Who is that?
It's some dude with a pipe. I don't know his name.
Amen.
I'm shaking my head right now.
That is my personal literary hero, Elsie.
All right, I have to ask it again. Dark, you know who this is, don't you?
I recognize the face. I just can't put the name to it.
Really? I'm surprised at that. I thought
you were. Let me do it. Let me do it.
All right.
The best literary author of this century, J.R.R. Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings.
Best.
And The Hobbit.
That's the writers are the ones who don't get out in the forefront usually.
Yeah.
People who do poetry, write stories. They're not the ones that get all the fame and glory, really.
Nope. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis had a famous beef. Like they had a major
disagreement,
foundational disagreement. You know,
disbelief. What the?
Because C.S. Lewis was all about metaphors and analogies, and all of his characters were actually a real life character and this and that. And Tolkien's like, well, that's gay and lame. You're just like retelling a story but putting different names to it. So he created his own mythos. His whole
who sold more books, you think?
Tolkien.
Okay.
C.S. Lewis didn't take off till after he died, really.
Like most artists.
Most, but not Tolkien, baby.
No.
I don't know.
World War I in the trenches. That was
I
more.
know Shadowhawk's just making a joke here. Whoops, thought it was Lovecraft.
Yeah, because he made an N-word joke. Yeah, I understand. What was Lovecraft's cat's name?
Dark, what is your holy grail when it comes to toys, to action figures, to your collectibles? What's the one you probably, if something happened to all the rest of your collection, but you could save one piece, what would it be?
The one piece that we're talking about, I don't actually have it yet, but I'm still on the hunt for it. But as you can see with my picture, I was big Brave Star fan, and I loved 3030, so I would love to get 3030 back.
Okay, so you don't have that, but that would be the one that you would save. That okay. Now is that the horse character that we saw?
Yes.
Okay.
In the horse mode, it's a good thing, but when he stands up to be like the humanoid, it is a weird action figure kind of thing. But I had it as a kid. I don't know what happened to it, and I would love to get it back again. But every time I see it, it's always missing bits and pieces.
Oh,
yeah, I was
okay.
going to ask you, since Lycan is in your, in your name, right? Dark Lycan, right? That implies transformation. So when I saw the character, that horse thing, I was like, oh, does that horse turn into a wolf? Like, that's cool. Like I thought it was a Lycan horse or something.
See, I'm a big. I do like werewolves. I don't know what it is with werewolves, but I do like werewolves, and
because men like werewolves. You're a man. Men like werewolves. That's the way we are. Animal instinct. Predatory. We're on the hunt. Elsie knows.
How old would you have been in 1987? Dark.
Don't give it away. Don't do it.
1987.
I mean, you would have been you're a kid in 1987 watching Brave Star.
I was -2.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. You're younger than.
I would have been 6 years old.
I was 40 when I saw it.
Holy moly, Elsie, don't do that.
Just telling you the truth, my brother.
No, don't do that. Okay, here we go. Just to for those that may have never seen this,
Brave.
I saw a little bit of it. Wow, filmmaking
on Choppy Ass Theater. Looks like a Middle Earth map.
Probably what it was.
And faraway place, the planet of New Texas floats deep in space. Sky is free sun, land of precious ore. The Kerrie rush brought outlaws by the score. And one day a lawman appeared with powers of fox, wolf, puma, and bear. Protector of peace, mystic man from afar. Champion of justice, Marshal Brave Star.
Don't mess with it. Come on.
Brave Star.
Come here, girl.
It is kind of gay, though, right?
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of gay. Kind of like He-Man or Thundercats. Like, it just has that vibe to it.
Well, yeah, it was the same era.
Yeah. That
gay era. Is that they don't make cartoons like that anymore.
No, they
me
don't.
And Dave was talking, me and my co-star was talking about this, and it's like certain cartoons that we grew up with, like G.I. Joe, He-Man, and all that.
Yeah, it's more honest. It's honest.
They couldn't kind of bring those. I know they've done the Revelations cartoon kind of thing.
Oh, that's BS though.
Like G.I. Joes with guns and all that.
Yeah, but did you watch Revelation, Lycan?
I did.
Okay, it was complete fucking garbage.
The first season, the first season was absolutely garbage, but the season 2 to me was a little bit more. It's like they actually thought about.
Oh, they actually listened to all the people bitching that He-Man wasn't He-Man. That's unbelievable.
They done the season 2 and then introduced Hordak in it. I think they must have realized is that when the way they did the last one, when basically killing He-Man off in the first episode, and
well, I mean, listen, man, they're drawing the chicks like dudes, like they looked as jacked as He-Man. Like what the hell's going on? Like that people don't vibe with that kind of shit, man. They see it and they're like, oh, well, this is dumb. That's just the first thing that comes to their head,
She-Ra.
Tell them to go to Texas, man.
Yeah, if you want to watch a woman boss, go watch She-Ra. That's baller, dude. Go watch Red Sonja. Like they got that shit. But this is
I'm gonna kick him for a minute. I tell you what, you can't get a word in edgewise. What'd you say, Elsie? He's on a roll.
I was just saying, He-Man was master of the universe, man. How you mistake him?
Well, now, one point I want to get in, Brave Star had to be one of the last things that Filmation did, Dark, because they went out of business like in 89, and that was made in 87.
Yeah.
So, and it was all traditional animation, hand done instead of digital or anything. The last American in-house animated group was Filmation. And then it all went over to Korea and other places for the animation. So that was one of the last American made in-house cartoons, really.
Amen.
They had a good comic book.
What, Brave Star? Was it a comic
Yeah.
book? Is it a did they make a
It was
comic book about
it was
that,
a
Dark?
series a long time ago.
I have never even heard that name, Brave Star.
You want me to play the
Never?
trailer again? Smokey?
I remember watching it though with you just now.
Oh, okay.
And I said,
Yeah,
it looked okay.
it's often forgotten. Do you know, Dark? Did they make a comic book like Elsie's talking about?
They did
Brave Star? Okay.
back in the day when Brave Star come out. They done a comic book series plus the animation plus the cartoon itself. Then they done
Right.
the toys and.
So at least we know Elsie's not full of it. That's
It's
good.
the same with the He-Man. They've done the He-Man comics back in the day. They've done the G.I. Joes, the Transformers, and
Oh yeah,
all that
yeah.
sort of thing.
That all came out about the same time, and we, I and Elsie had a mutual friend. He had 7 kids, and so they would sit around and watch TV when they got home from school, and it'd be like G.I. Joe, Brave Star, around that era, Thundercats, and that's when I really watched some of that stuff. And then later, when I had children in the early 90s, it was like Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers, you mighty morphin.
That was even that was even gay when I watched it when I was
I
7.
know. It's garbage for the mind. But when your kids are there, you kind of watch it with your kids and
Yeah.
and
Power Rangers
enjoy-
kind of come out when I started high school, kind of thing. So it didn't really appeal to me. The only thing that appealed to me with Power Rangers is that when you're growing up, you loved giant robots.
Yeah,
So-
transforming, right?
So the only reason I like the Power Ranger side is that I like the Megazords. I love giant monsters. I love giant robots, kind of thing. It's just
right.
I've always had a thing for it. I mean, I love Godzilla.
Did
So it
you
came
did
up
you
with-
see Godzilla -1?
I did.
And
How
what
was
did you
it?
think?
To me, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. When you kind of watch it, it kind of reminds you like the original Godzilla.
A little more
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla.
Yeah, it's a bit more.
More monsters and less human dummies.
Yeah,
That was my big problem. You always got dumb people talking when we need to
Yeah.
be watching monsters destroying things.
well. I mean, the thing of it is, though, it's very expensive to keep the monster up there when it's not done.
No,
in rubber
it's
suit.
not. They had miniatures. They looked real. You're smashing styrofoam
Okay,
boxes.
always the counterpoint. You are exhausting. You
No,
know that?
it's these motherfucking producers are trying to milk, millions of dollars of shit when they don't need to. Like, I don't understand the money grubbing bitchiness of these fucking beta males.
Check on it.
Like, just make a fucking cool movie and be done with it.
Well, okay.
Look at Star
all right.
Wars.
All of a sudden, he's a movie producer and knows how to make a movie. Got it.
I could make
he-
a Godzilla movie.
Look, you're a fan and you know what you like, but obviously don't know the cost of all the painstakingly hours and weeks. And
I know that Godzilla -1 only cost $15 million compared to Godzilla X Kong that was almost 300.
well, they're in Japan. They're going to keep the cost down.
That's because they don't pay retards hundreds
I
of
mean,
millions of dollars.
for decades, they gave us what? Oh, rubber suits. So of course they know how to keep the cost down on things.
Look, rubber
Grew up on
suits are important.
Star Trek.
I'll leave it up to Dark. Should I kick Smoking the Rights just so we can have a conversation?
No, you hater.
Yeah, don't be a hater.
You trying to cancel me? Is this hashtag cancel?
Well, yeah, I'm a petty dictator, or so I've been told.
Well, we got to keep up with that, at least the appearance.
Are we doing The Chosen tomorrow?
I planned on it.
Are you game? Okay.
Are you gonna be up streaming until 5 a.m? I mean, that's the real question.
I really can't answer that at this point.
All right. Well, I guess then we'll play it by ear, but I'll watch it either way.
Oh, me.
I've been dependent heavily on the Lord lately.
All right, LZ, I want to give you, now that you're in the collector's room, there we go.
Oh, no. Where's the cigar? Where's the beer?
That's inside him. You have to open up his chest. So.
Oh, that's a bunch of horse crap. They couldn't sell the cigar.
See, nothing pleases you, even on Kerrie's birthday, especially on Kerrie's birthday.
No, it doesn't. If it's not
look
there.
At that. Yeah, look at that.
What's in it?
Blunt.
The gut.
Oh.
Robot gut. Got
Robot
a coal
gut.
in there. Metal coal.
All right, Dark, you still didn't answer my question.
I just thought Dark liked robots. I just thought I'd show it to him.
Okay. You still didn't really answer my question, Dark. But you kind of did. You want the horse from Brave Star again.
Yeah.
I understand that because it's part of your childhood. But in your collectibles,
The
that
one
you
item
do,
I actually do have a kind of, where you were talking was kind of having a quick look. I do have the original stripes from Gremlins. I don't know if you can see it up in.
Oh yeah. He was the evil gremlin, right?
Yeah, it's not really a holy grail, but that was the first toy that my grandfather bought me.
Oh wow!
Sadly, my grandfather passed away a couple of years back, so that's more. If anything did happen, that'd be the first thing I would. That's the one thing I would grab.
Yeah,
that was the one thing that he bought me, and I've managed to keep it in a good condition all these years.
Yeah. What is it, like a puppet? What kind of toy?
No, it's a 14-inch action figure.
Oh wow! Okay.
14-incher, huh?
Yeah.
That's badass.
But
it towers over the rest.
That thing is more a sentimental thing to me than anything else. But if I was to save anything, that'd be the item I would sell. I like that. That's cool.
Very cool.
So here we have a crippled Magneto.
That's
with no legs.
Just a bust.
Is it a resin bust? They used to make these things out of porcelain, and they were very fragile.
It's resin.
Yeah. They used, and they probably still make some porcelain ones, but they're very fragile. They can get broken.
Well, I don't know. The Black Cat was priced $100 more than this one.
It may be a porcelain. I don't know. But,
now, is that the Magneto that was revised to be a concentration camp victim?
That's what they say.
But there is another item that I would save as well, and this was the last. This was the last gift I got from my mum.
Ah,
it was an early Christmas present. I wasn't expecting this. I know it was, and they are expensive, but my mum actually got me my first hot toy.
Oh wow!
I wasn't expecting it, so
that was my favorite character from Iron Man 3, by the way.
I know. I mean, I look for sale. But why did you buy that? I never bought it. It was my mum that bought it for me. So,
dude, I know everybody hated the bait and switch in the movie. Like, oh, it's not the real Mandarin. But I think Ben Kingsley was like,
he played the
entire movie. It was so funny.
I did, man. I love Ben Kingsley, man. I love
it's so good.
I had no problem with that. I had no problem with the.
Me neither.
Whatsoever.
This would be one item that would definitely be saved.
I had more problem with them putting Venom in the Tobey Maguire movie.
Oh, don't put that down. Does it have a flap? Can you open it up so we can see it?
I'm just going to do that.
Out. Okay. You don't have to do work. I was just curious.
Wow, look at the detail.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is that real clothing on him, like a Mego doll?
Cloth,
yes. that real
yeah.
cloth? Wow, it is, isn't it? It's like silk or something, or
Now
polyester.
that is cool.
Yeah.
That's something I would buy. That's cool.
I mean, I've always wanted a hot toy, and I know the hot toys are expensive. So when she kind of got us all together to kind of say what she wanted to say, what she wanted done, and all that,
Right.
she basically gave everybody a gift between me, my two brothers, and my sister. So we all got something, and this was the thing that my mum got me, kind of thing. She says, "I know you've always
Enjoyed it, right? That means something. I like that.
She says, "I know you've kind of been looking at it." So she says that's a gift for me for basically helping her through her cancer treatment and kind of thing, and being
Right.
there for her kind of thing. So it was more of a thank you than
Just like a mama should.
I say. So I don't need anything.
Just like a mama should. That's a beautiful thing.
I say, I don't technically need anything. It says, "Man, you've looked after us all these years, so it's time for us to return the favor," basically. But she says, "I know you've been looking at this certain hot toy, but I couldn't get that one, but I seen this one, and I thought you would appreciate it." And it's like, if it's from you, I say I appreciate anything. I say I don't.
Tomorrow is Mother's Day here in the States. I don't know about in Scotland.
Yeah, is that international? I don't even know.
No,
No, Mother's Day was in March over here.
Was in March. Okay, so
why is it different? What's the deal with that?
I don't know. I thought Mother's Day was the same old for everybody. I didn't realize you guys had a different.
No, yeah, I mean, I think you're the same. You know, you celebrated back in March with England as a whole, right? Because I remember it was Mother's Day on the calendar.
I'm more curious as to, did the U.S. like make it a different day just to separate themselves from, their former oppressor?
Google it.
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, right.
all I
Let's
can
Google
tell
the origins of Mother's Day of every
Right.
country. I'll do that right now. Hold on. Let me type this out.
Because Mother's Day was the 10th of March over here.
Okay. But for everybody in the States, happy early Mother's Day, which is tomorrow. I will go see my mother, and I tell you what, Dark, I'm going to give her an extra kiss on your behalf in memory of your mother.
I have an answer if anyone would like to hear it.
My little mother is 88 years old, by the way.
You mean 88 years young, Rex?
Yes, I was incorrect again. Go.
That's how we say it in the South.
Go. Tell us the Google.
It was the U.S. troops who brought the American idea of Mother's Day over here during the Second World War, and its influence gradually morphed with the UK's traditional Mothering Sunday festival.
May 26th in Sweden.
Sweden. Hey, you might be a cousin of mine, Olson. We won't even know.
Hey, Fanta.
Wanna Fanta?
Hello.
Well, Dark, thanks for coming on. Smoking Wraith, not so much. Thank you, LZ. You know I love you, Smoking.
So rude.
Man, when we get to talking theology, there's no one else I'd rather be on panel with than Smoking Wraith. He's got some very insightful things to say. But we're going to get out of here, as much as fun as this has been. And thank you, Dark, for sharing that awesome collection you got back there.
I love the Turbo Man. That's my favorite.
Wow, look at all the Power Rangers there, just over to the left there. That's
dude,
awesome.
each nook is its own genre, like its own
Spider-Man. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, badass.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come back, and we're gonna have to go through each nook.
Yeah, right. I see that happening.
Oh, come on, come on.
I've got Revelations here, but that's all the villains. Then I've got Turtles. Then I've got Spider-Man and Venom. I've got Power Rangers there. I've got Blacks. I've got Star Wars there. I've got Transformers. This is this shelf is basically when I do my shorts. So this is my short from and nothing gets put in there.
Right.
I've got Revelation He-Man, so that's going to be all the good guys. And I immediately try to rearrange the bottom bit.
Like
Well-
I said, you're gonna have to come back on, and we're gonna be going through that piece by piece, buddy.
A lot of folk
Um,
actually ask about the collection kind of thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get it to the way that I want it. So I'm going to eventually, hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have this room the way I want it. And then I'm going to do a room tour with everything that I've got kind of thing.
Well, now, Dark, one last question. When it comes to collecting, do you take it out of the package or do you leave it in the package? And is that a tough call sometimes for you?
It depends what it is.
Yeah.
If it's modern stuff, I don't mind taking them out of the box.
If it's what?
If it's modern.
If it's modern, okay.
If it's modern, depending on the character and depending on how hard it is to get, man. Sometimes I buy two, so I can have one on the shelf and I can have one still boxed. But it really just depends on, as I say, space is my issue at the moment. So majority of the stuff, if it's in box, I just keep it in box and shove it on the wall.
Awesome. Yeah, that's
Well,
always.
don't make me say it again.
What
I
do
don't
you
want to
wanna
have to say
say?
it again.
What do you want to say?
I want to go nook by nook. I want to see that shit.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait.
And I don't.
Wait-
It doesn't have to
wait
be piece
for
by
it.
piece. I was being sarcastic, but I
Yeah.
love that little action figure stuff.
Oh yeah, well, he's got plenty of it to show you, you know. And
Well, maybe I'll have to
again,
do my own stream then, Rex.
Did you
won't say
subscribe
what-
to his channel?
I did.
Were you proactive? Okay, so because I've actually caught some of Dark streams.
I'm more proactive than you are.
Okay, well, on
It's
that,
just before we go, right?
okay,
Says it. My co-star Dave, he sent an item up for my birthday, and it's a limited edition kind of thing. But this was actually a game. They done a game for your tablet and your phone that was called Light Seekers. But this is a beta figure.
Oh,
so there's
you're gonna trigger,
this is
Smoking Rex with that
569 of 1,000.
Wow, only 1,000 made.
So they only done 1,000. They done 1,000 of the gold ones and only done 500 of the black ones.
Wow.
So with this one comes with a figure. It comes with his two weapons, his little backpack that gives him all the lights and sounds, and that's a part of the game as well.
To be honest, I think I would rather have the more plentiful gold figure. I think it would articulate and show off everything better in gold, to tell you the truth.
So
than
this
if it was all black.
This is actually a rare item because I didn't know these existed.
Yeah, these are.
Yeah, I knew the standard figures existed because I do. This one that Dave sent up to me, I do have the coloured version, but he knows I love the turtle figures, the turtle characters. I love the Triceratons, so I love the dinosaur. I love the dinosaur figure. So he's seen that and he says, "I had to buy you that because I know you love dinosaur action figures." So he knew already.
What was that old cartoon that Dino Riders? Did you watch Dino Riders?
I did. I wish that, to be honest with you, I wish they did a toy line for that.
No doubt. They didn't? They didn't make a toy line for it? Really?
Seems strange.
They only done one season of Dino Riders, but the season didn't do well.
Right.
Seems like there is prototypes out there, but they're really expensive. But there's mostly Mexican knockoffs of the characters, but those are expensive as well.
Wow.
But there is actually, they did do a prototype. They did get showed off.
I think
I
think the toy market will probably catch up in the, because Dino Riders and things like that have kind of
Dino Riders, they did do toy lines for, I'm thinking of Dino Saucers.
Okay.
Dino Saucers was another one. It was like alien dinosaurs come to Earth and they met up with human
Oh,
kind of
that's interesting. I've never heard of that one.
They never
The
done the
Dino
color
Rider.
line for Dino Saucers, Dino Riders. You did because I remember having the big Brachiosaurus
Wow.
that you put. It was you put batteries in and it
Are you
moved.
sure? Are you sure that isn't like the Scottish version of Dino Riders?
Basically, they've done a Loch Ness monster. If you want to class Nessie as a
Oh, a little Nessie action. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I'd love to see a Nessie. I would absolutely love that.
Is it still true that if you get a valid picture of the Loch Ness monster, that you get all of the riches in Scotland? Is that still about?
There is a few folk now who have actually technically taken clearer pictures. So there is the thing with Loch Ness is that a lot of folk didn't realise how big Loch Ness actually is, but there's so many different undercover caves that there could be something in there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I could come over there, I could get a clean picture of that mythical beast, and then I could be your.
Folk would offer you millions for that proof of that picture. Just there are so many different Nessie filming fanatics out there. You would pay hundreds, millions for a decent
Okay,
picture.
well, I'm not looking for the money. You're missing my point. I'm saying the original bounty was I get all the riches in Scotland. So that essentially I would be king of Scotland. That's what I'm saying.
You could probably still have that.
I would make a crown with all the gold and I would wear it. And I would be nice to all the people, I promise.
All right,
you'd be the new William Wallace.
I'll give you the last
Yeah.
word. No, I'll give it to Dark. Dark. Do you know how I end my shows?
No, because I'm never usually up this late. I usually just catch like the first hour and a half kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. We get started at like 10 p.m. your time. And same thing with your shows. Usually with my insomnia or whatever you want to call it, I'm up and I'm like, oh, Dark's on, and I'll go in for a minute. And you're talking toys. And
It's just usually I'm in my bed at this time on a Saturday night. I'm usually working on the Sunday, but I've got this weekend off, so it's like when I noticed you had the link up, it's like, I'll pop on and kind of catch up.
I'm glad you did.
I appreciate you come in. Yeah, I mean,
the ending's normally, hey, got Pez?
Got Pez, right? Yeah. I can guarantee you, I and Elsie both have Pez. I actually got him started collecting Pez, actually collecting it. Do you have any Pez dispensers, Dark?
No, but it's one thing I've actually looked into, to be honest.
Okay. No,
I know they have
like that. You're into the cool stuff, not Pez dispensers.
Hey, Rick.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us.
I got you a space mission, a full set.
A space mission? I've never heard of that.
The astronauts, the rocket, and the Mars rover.
Oh, okay.
I could show them to you.
How about? Oh, okay. Go ahead, show them to me.
Well, I have to go get them.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll give you a minute. I want to see them.
You got 45 seconds, LZ. You have 45 seconds.
Get out of here. Jeez.
I almost started crying after that.
You are more difficult than my ex-wife. What the hell, man?
Calm down. I'm one of the boys. I'm giving you shit. Relax.
Yeah. Well,
I'm keeping you on your toes. You should be
appreciating. We won't. I won't go that low to hit you back.
Listen, I asked for forgiveness on Sundays, Rex. What do you want me to say?
Live like the devil through the week and then ask for forgiveness.
No one said devil. That's a little extreme.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing, isn't it? Devil flyer. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm having to talk to you, hey, devil, in the chat and stuff. And I'm like feeling blasphemous while I do it.
We'll say devil flyer and not just devil.
Devil flyer takes like 5 more seconds to type out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, like
we're about efficiency here at the channel.
Yeah. Efficiency. Make the trains run on time.
I just brought the extras.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You got it like a box of that. Yeah.
Is that the Challenger?
Yeah, the Challenger and the astronaut.
Wait, it really is the Challenger?
It is,
Got a
yeah.
couple.
Oh my god, I was just making a joke.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way: it could
Then
be
you
the
have a-
Enterprise or Challenger or any of those.
Okay,
shuttles.
okay. When you flip the Challenger thing to get your Pez, does it explode? Oh,
It
well, that's a
explodes out
fucking-
candy into your mouth. How about
What
that?
a waste.
It's not the rare one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
There's
gold
each
and
row.
silver version there on the visors.
I had to order the Mars rover because they didn't come in my box.
Just call Elon on Twitter.
Right.
I got instead of the rover, I got 3 space shuttles.
That might have been luck of the draw, or it might have been, that the rover is rarer. I
Hey,
don't
listen,
know.
you got 3 Challengers. I'm sure one of them would have made it. Am I
Now
right?
I've got one. Okay, this is absolutely the last question
Oh,
I've got for Dark, which is Dark.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Elsie.
I was just saying that I have you a set put aside.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have not seen those things. I didn't even know they were coming out with them.
You know, I like
didn't
Pez
even
too,
have to
Elsie.
go nowhere.
Oh, all of a sudden he likes Pez. Do you have the? All right, I've got a question for Smoking Wraith. I know he's here just to divert me and the whole show. What is that, Elsie? What the hell is that?
That's the Mars rover.
Oh, that is the Mars rover.
I thought you said you
Wow,
didn't
that's
have
weird.
it.
I didn't get it in the box. I ordered 2 of them. We would have a full set.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, and it looks like it's printed on the stem.
Yeah, it is. Says
So you're the
Mars rover.
typical collector, like, oh, I didn't get it in the box, so I basically don't even have it.
Look
That kind of
for
thing.
it.
Smoking Wraith, a question
What's up?
for you. Do you have the Pez collection of Lord of the Rings?
No.
Oh, you're not.
I wish I did, just because.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kick him just for that.
What
He
did
says
you
he's a
ask?
fan.
Now I'm offended.
What'd you ask him?
Oh, just like an SJW. Anyway, my last question for you, Dark, was do you have any Hot Wheels or Matchbox in your collection?
I have some Hot Wheels, but the majority of them are Batman cars.
Over your left shoulder, look
Oh,
behind
yeah,
you. I see a Hot Wheel right there.
Brave and the
Oh,
Bold.
Matt.
That was a great cartoon. I loved it. All 3 seasons. Loved it.
That's a nice set.
How old collection is that, Elsie? That's several years old, isn't it?
Yeah, I got Kmart's already closed, but it was
Oh yeah, Kmart's are definitely shut
Yeah,
down.
Walmart ran their asses out.
Well, I mean, yeah, basically. Even
Usually, when I pick up
Godzilla.
Hot Wheels kind of thing, is that I usually just go for.
well, that's
Well,
what I
Oh
did
yeah.
too,
Okay, so
Right.
the long card is the American version, and the short card is the European version.
Yeah, these are the short one is that, but occasionally you do get the American ones over here.
And that's the thing, Dark. We had the long cards, but we occasionally, especially around Christmas or something, get the short cards, which
Yeah,
are
but Rick,
rare.
you gotta remember, in Europe they have really short parking spots.
That's true.
See, look at that.
I did not know that.
I'm wisdom.
Well, I
and
guess you're
parting
good for
upon you.
something.
Look at my
Smoking
face and just imagine wisdom.
That's not my first thought.
Oh.
Do you have one of these, Dark?
I don't know. I haven't seen those ones yet.
The bats. Yeah, I think this is older. I think I picked one of these up a long time ago.
Came out 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Okay. Yeah, that's about right.
It's like I know Hot Wheels have done like the Thunder Tank and they've done a few He-Man vehicles. I haven't seen them yet.
How about okay, last question.
Wait, He-Man vehicles? He-Man drove a car?
Oh God, we could be here forever.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Devil. Go ahead.
Last one is that they've done these. They've done the Monster Truck Battle Cat.
Oh yeah,
Battle
Yeah,
Cat.
I got
Oh,
a
Battle Cat.
Batmobile.
Cool. Yeah.
Bill Dragon something.
They've done the Battle Cat one. They've done They've done a Godzilla. They've done a Chewbacca. They've also released a Skeletor that I do
you
have, but
probably
it's in
you
another
probably
box.
watch Blue Harvest YouTube channel, don't you?
Occasionally I do, yeah. I try to catch up with
Occasionally?
everybody as best I can.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're a hardworking man. The a corgi. I was going to ask you about corgi. You got some corgi, I bet, in your collection.
I think I've got one or two.
Okay.
What is corgi? You mean like the dog?
No, it was
Yes.
a British toy company that done
Kind of like
uh,
Hot Wheels
kind of like
Oh,
it's
oh,
better quality though. It's better quality.
oh,
That's
oh,
cool.
yeah, yeah, I'm sure it is.
Rocketeer
Oh, that-
Bendy. I like
that's
that.
nice.
Billy Bob Thornton, baby, from Arkansas.
All right. So Elsie knows the thing. You know the thing. Say the thing, Elsie.
Well, you keep collecting, bro.
Keep collecting.
Mm.
Absolutely.